all of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. Any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. Information, knowledge, and your secrets. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
That he know that Will Smith, Jaidyn, he Bashir and he Neek Mills, and you know it, Bilal. Now I don't give no how far in the desert you run.
Get in here, get in here. Will Smith, Bow Wow, and Fabulous just got exposed for making a secret deal with Diddy. And the deal includes them allowing Diddy to allegedly clap their cheeks up to 16 hours a day for freak-offs with other male. Jaguar Wright had already exposed Will a while ago for being involved with the freak-offs and even touching on his son, Jaidyn, when he was just 15 years old. And now when it comes to Fabulous, it turns out Ray J was his handler, and Ray was servicing him to Diddy for freak-offs. And when it comes to Bow Wow, he reportedly wasn't just getting drilled by Diddy. It turns out that Diddy also made him sleep with Orlando Brown as a humiliation ritual, and Orlando admitted this himself. Woo child, there's a lot to get into, so let's delve right into it and sip this tea, honey. The tea about Will's secret DL deal with Diddy was actually first brought up by Jaguar Wright when she accused them of manipulating and SAing Bryce Shear Gray. You see, when Bryce Shear was still a minor, his then manager Charlie Mack and his mama, Andrea, handed him over to Diddy and Will for mentorship after he blew up on Empire. Since Bryce Shear also wanted to do music, Diddy was supposed to help shape his music career, while Will helped him with his acting career. However, according to Jaguar, they just took advantage of him, and once they were done, they threw him out and blackballed him. She also said Will touched on Jaidyn when he was 15, and she claims she got this tea from Will's ex-personal assistant, Bilal.
That he know that Will Smith, Jaidyn, he Bashir and he Neek Mills, and you know it, Bilal. Now I don't give no how far in the desert you run.
Now, prior to Jaguar saying this, Bilal, the ex-personal assistant that she claims told her all of this, had already appeared on Tasha K and made some wild claims about catching Will and Dwayne Martin in the locker room getting it on. He said Will was bent over and Dwayne was digging the life out of him.
I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Like, it was in there.
This interview went so viral that in less than 9 hours of it being out, Jada to sue Bilal if he didn't take what he said back. But Bilal wasn't scared, and he even did a part 2 interview with Tasha in which he called Jada a lying kid.
All right, Brother Bilal, listen, I do want to say,
Okay.
for the viewers, because we're going to rewind back, before we put out the interview, all we put out was a clip that went ultra viral. Okay?
Yeah.
Everybody in the world got this clip. It was trending for days on Twitter. Okay? Before the interview comes out, what shocked me is Jada is doing her book promotional for Worthy.
Yes.
She goes to the Breakfast Club and she sits down and they ask her about you, but they can't not ask. Like, it's so huge.
Right.
And to my surprise, she answers.
It's ridiculous, right? And it's nonsense. And this is a person that tried a money shakedown that didn't work. We're gonna take legal action.
The reason Will responded, the reason why Jada responded, because they know it's true. Will's never responded, and they responded in less than 9 hours.
They did. That was a fast response.
That was because he know what I saw in that dressing room. He know other things that I saw. She did all this to try to scare me, but I fear no one but Allah. Jada, listen, in 2 weeks, if you don't sue me in 2 weeks, If Tasha K will have me, I'm back here and I'm dropping evidence. Period. You said I extorted you. You said there's a money shakedown. You said a lot of things about me. And you know that the things that you said were untrue. Let's get into a little bit more of it. Jada runs Will. Period. Me and her at war. I'm gonna put Will to the side. Will is to the side. Me and Jada, I will say this because I know you're watching. I know Karen Tense is watching.
Who's Karen Tense?
That is her PR person for years.
Okay.
Right? I know they're watching. Jada, you're a bald head liar and you're a addict, right?
Oh, God.
You told the world that you were going to sue me.
Ooh.
As of yet, and you said you're going to do it swift. It's been over 2 weeks. So Jada, I'm giving you 2 more weeks to sue me. If you don't sue me, this is what's going to happen. All the parties, right? And the people, the men that you hit with dildos, I'm naming names, right? All the salacious stuff that you have done and hurt other people, I'm naming names. You assassinate my character. You say I extort you. Well, extortion is criminal. Like, I would be in jail right now if I tried to extort.
Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, also stepped into the chat when he revealed that Will and Diddy were so close that Will even tried to set up a freak-off between him, Cassie, Jada, and Diddy, but for some reason, Diddy wasn't having it, and he almost put his hands on Will. It wasn't that Diddy didn't want to have a freak-off, he just didn't like the fact that Will was the one initiating it.
We were at a birthday party that I think either Matt Damien was giving for Ben Affleck. It was just a little gathering. They was at the Four Seasons. Will Smith and his sister and her husband, we were all sitting on this side of the room. Matt Damien, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada, and it was sitting on the other side of the room. So I know Puff so well that he stood up. When he stood up, he walked and did his arm some kind of way, like, and then he went like this, like that. I went over towards him. I know to go over there towards him. So I go over towards him, and he said to me, he said, "Yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close because I'm going to snuff them." I said to myself, Will Smith will out you. Now, Puff could scrap now, but I don't think he could Will Smith.
Now, as I said before, Will isn't the only celebrity who allegedly had a secret deal with Diddy. Fabulous allegedly also got bent over by Diddy, and apparently Ray J was the middleman who set the whole thing up. If y'all remember, Ray J and Fabulous got into it back in the day after Fabulous made a joke about a video that went viral of Ray J playing a piano and singing off-key at Floyd Mayweather's party.
Be best friends, love will never end. It would just begin. If I had one wish, you would be my boo.
When the video went viral, Fabulous put up a tweet that said, "Nah, but Floyd's saying we having a concert in my living room," and the camera cuts to Ray J singing One Wish on the piano had me in tears. Fabulous was clearly joking, just like everyone else was at the time when the video went viral, but for some reason, Ray J got heated and he called in a radio station and said he was going to get his boys to S.A. Fabulous. Ray J even claimed that he had already jumped Fabulous, but he was now going to take it a step further by making his people S.A. Fabulous. Right from the start of the call, he was insinuating Fabulous was gay by calling him the F slur.
When you want to disrespect me and the money team, and we got 7 Rolls Royces outside and we just made 350 racks on the... Don't disrespect me. I'm going to smack you up again, fool. I'll that in the face, man.
So you punch Fab in the face?
One time. Hey, all I'm saying is if you got Fab number, tell that to send a picture of his face right now.
Wow.
Okay, Ray J, let me ask you.
I swear to God, he running from me right now. I had 100 fools outside of Moon right now. He never left the club. He was scared up in there. He tried to call the police.
So when you hit him, what did he do, Ray?
Nothing. He fell back because he's a sucker.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray.
On the phone that like, and they gonna that bend that over and stick it in that.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
A lot of people didn't understand why Ray J felt so comfortable coming for Fabulous like that when literally everyone and their mama were also trolling him for the video. Fabulous later called into the Breakfast Club the next day and claimed Ray was lying about hitting him and that he was taking the essay very seriously.
This is more a war on than a war between Ray J and me. You know what I'm saying? This is high and stuff or on pills and you know, his rant, I heard this hilarious to me. First and foremost, joke to me. Like, it's not, I'm taking it serious on the side of where he thinks that I'm the, that he should do that too, but I'm laughing at his whole character. Like, there's nobody that believes Ray J is gangster to that point unless he's gonna prove it. So at this point now, he's gonna have to prove all of this funny that he was saying on World Star, on tapping me on the chest and like, you know, just talking. So I'm like, yo, if you're serious, like, let's this end this. Like, first of all, don't touch me no more. Don't touch my body in any form or way. Don't touch me. So he's like, what you mean don't touch you, Fab? And I said what I just said, Nick, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? And then from there he leaned back and then he like pushed off of me at my chest. So then when he pushed off of me, I jumped back to him and I grabbed him up. So I grabbed him up. It was no fight. It was no swing. This whole story that he made up, that whole Tupac rant about him swinging on somebody and all that shit, is all lies. It's all
there was never
on that Whitney. That was on that Whitney last night or something. Like that. Ain't no swings take place. You can ask the money team. The money team was standing there. Ask his money team that he's probably the water boy for, but ask the money team. Ask the money team and let them, and they will tell you that there was no blows or what's this. So I grab him up by his little red hoodie, and I'm holding him there by his hoodie, and I'm like, just chill out, Little Red Riding Hood. There's nothing going, like, just out, right? So I'm holding him.
Now, this is where things get interesting because some people started to speculate that the reason Ray was calling Fabulous the F slur and to have his guys SA him was because he knew Fabulous was DL. And he was actually the one servicing him to the industry people, including Diddy. The rumors got worse when Diddy appeared on Drink Champs and started acting weird around Fabulous. He was telling Fabulous that he missed him and also questioned Fabulous about why he stopped coming to his parties. People believe the party Diddy was talking about was his freak off parties. And oh, did I tell y'all about how he kept calling Fabulous daddy? Child, just take a look at this.
I got Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
it's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. You know, I've been practicing. I got
For real, because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
it's his
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
As if this wasn't already suspicious, Fabulous later got on his IG story and revealed that Ray actually pressured him into going to one of Diddy's freak-off parties, but right after he arrived, he lied to them that he was gonna use the bathroom and snuck his way out of there as fast as he could. He said, you ever got peer pressured into going to the after parties? You really wanna go home or back to your room, but you don't want to be the turn down to the turn up? People believe Ray J sent him to that party to try and trick him into another freak off with Diddy, but he was luckily able to escape it. And of course, there's Bow Wow, who also apparently had a deal with Diddy. Now, if y'all remember, Orlando Brown went viral some time ago when he said he gave Diddy the Oshkosh Mahwash. Now, I don't know what he meant by that, but people believe he was talking about doing something freaky with Diddy, and this was the code word for it.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the Oshkosh Kusmash. You gave me the Oshkosh Muaf, the Smooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You gave me the Oshkosh Muash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the Oshkosh Muash.
And
that Oshkosh Muash. You know what I'm talking about, Diddy? Diddy. Go ahead.
In traffic, and people, adults, the moms, the dads, right there on Target commercials, right there on Walmart commercials, and you're looking at the people that are missing, and they're smiling like they're happy, but they're going back to hell. You know, I just think that, you know, people just need to realize what they're looking at when they're watching the television. Everything is right in front of you. The revolution was televised, and don't nobody give a shit.
But it looks like it wasn't just Diddy that he was giving that Oshkosh Makwash to, because later he came out and said he had actually gotten intimate with Bow Wow, Drake, Usher, and Busta Rhymes. Apparently, Diddy made Bow Wow sleep with Orlando, and Bow Wow did it as part of his humiliation ritual to kick off the deal they had.
Smashed him? You smashed him when it was a girl?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we
that?
made love. We made love. That's
Who
why-
you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams. What's his name?
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's the name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
why you not naming?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sicked his baddest friends on me.
Who's your dad?
Lucifer.
Bow Wow made things worse for him when he came out a few months ago and said he missed going to Diddy's parties. Mind you, this was right around the time that Diddy was arrested and slapped with RICO charges.
Bow Wow said ever since Diddy got in all his legal trouble, there ain't no popping parties in Hollywood. Bow Wow said he never saw it coming, and now the days of his great parties are over.
It's like the gatekeeper to the game. Like BET Award weekend, it didn't, like the past two, they just didn't feel right. Because there was no motion, there was no parties. There was nowhere to go.
He's talking himself into a testimony.
People don't want to go to parties anymore. Not even a birthday party.
They wrote the song, The Freaks Come Out at Night, so that's what was happening. And they still coming out, look at Diddy's party.
And before Diddy got arrested, a video went viral of Bow Wow admitting to attending an all-men's pajama party at Diddy's house. Now, I don't know about y'all, but how many grown straight men do y'all hear going to an all-men-only pajama party? It's given DL, at least that's what the streets are saying.
Once I had a conversation with Puff at his house, and they told me straight up like, come here. And I told this joke, I was like, what's up? You doing no clown? I said, what? Bart, you was at the house that day. Was that the night Snoop, me, Nelly, all of us were there? Yeah. Yeah. Move me to the saucer, come here. I was like, what? Stop doing that clown shit.
Ignore it, did you just said pajama party?
This nigga love you, nigga. We all around Snoop, everybody, nigga, we don't associate with no clown shit. You better than nigga, you bow, nigga. You better understand your brand, nigga. Get out here and go to work. And stop letting nigga come on, man. I'm like, you know what, you're right. Nigga, a whole lot of sense. He said, nigga, you're doing it to yourself. Go to work. Be quiet, lay low, go to work. And watch what's gonna happen. That conversation is what put everything in perspective for me. And once I had that conversation, I'm like, damn, you know what? I can't be doing that. I'm around the top dogs. Like,
Now, it's unclear what the details of this alleged secret deal is, but people believe that all the things that Will, Fabulous, and Bow Wow allegedly did were part of the terms of it, and they had no choice but to do everything Diddy told them. One person said, yeah, Diddy is flat out telling Fab he wants to get with him and asking why it hasn't happened. And Fab is like, no, what the F? And you can see he's super uncomfortable and wanting to get the F out of there. Diddy sound like a woman asking a man why he hasn't called her. Another person said, honestly, this isn't surprising. I grew up late 80s, early 90s, and Will Smith always gives off that homosexual vibe. I was a kid and I always watched The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I always knew there was something different about him gay-wise. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Diddy allegedly making all these men get in a deal with him? And do y'all believe they sold their souls to him in exchange for industry favors? Let me know your your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.